I was born and brought up in a little village in Wayanad. We, the friends, formed a little club in Varadoor. I became a player and then became an organizer. I had reported 4 FIFA World Cups. It was chance to meet Lionel Messi, the legend in football. I got the chance to interview with him.
Which country you comfort?
Really, China. When you report that matches, you must be careful. Social media, if you committed any mistake, the social media people will show that mistake and they began to attack you. In the BBC Indian Sports Jury continuously for 3 times announced the Sportsperson Award, and I am one of the jury members. In and around there are a bundle of talents in football, cricket, hockey and all other games. So India and Kerala are blessed with all these sports. If you are a good journalist, you spot out one of that best. Maybe he will become another Messi or Ronaldo.
Namaskara, welcome to Philos Media presents Sadhakara Hadiyali special program. I am Meghna Madhu P, post-graduation student, Department of Research and Studies in Journalism Mass Communication, St. Philomena's College, Mysuru. Today we are happy to have presence of the renowned sports journalist Kamal Varadoor. He doesn't just report sports. Kamal Varadoor captures the heartbeats of victory and the silence of defeat, because every game has a story. He knows how to find it. Kamal Varadoor, editor of Chandrika newspaper, is renowned sports journalist from Wayanad with 22 years of international reporting and interviewed global icon Pele, Messi and Sachin Tendulkar. Welcome to our show, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, my first question is, every journey has a beginning. What sparked your entry into the world sports journalism?
So really, I was born and brought up in a little village in Wayanad. And the name of that village is Varadoor, a small farm that's agricultural land. And my parents are from a business class. They were migrated from Calicut to Wayanad. So at the beginning, when I was a student in my schools, I was very fond with football and all. And then we, the friends, formed a little club in Varadoor, and the name of that club is Junior Sports Club. And we started to organize some tournaments for the local clubs and all. And that tournament will become very popular in Wayanad during the days. So I became a player and then became an organizer, and that's usually playing football. Then my friends, my team, my family will support me. And when I was a student of St. Mary's College in Sultan's Bazaar, I became a member in my college team. So that was the earlier days. And when I became a PG student, my PG was in Calicut. And during that time, studies are very important. So my family compelled me to study more, or give your attention to study academic things. So I just left my playing career and began to write about football and all. That was the.
So you covered so many World Cup events, Cricket World Cup. Which is there one moment in your goosebumps coming?
So I had reported 4 FIFA World Cups from 2010 onwards. Mix of a lot of international sports events and a lot of good moments. I was chance to meet Lionel Messi, the legend in football, during the 2014 World Cup in Brazil.
I am a big fan of Messi.
You are a big fan of Messi. So I got the chance to interview with him, and then a chat durated about 7 minutes. But if you ask me which one is the best moment I had covered, that is the final between Argentina and France in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. And I think you saw that final. It was a momentous final between 2 big countries, and the first period of that match, Argentina scored 2 goals. They lead by 2 goals. Then in the second half, during the closing time of the matches, France scored 2. That's Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals, and the match became 2-2. Then the match goes to the extra time. There Messi scored one more goal. Then Argentina lead by 3-2. But again, during the finishing stages of that match, Kylian Mbappe again scored, and the match ended in 3-3 and goes to the penalty shootout. And in the penalty shootout, and the goalkeeper of Argentina, Emiliano Martinez, and his big saves, and Argentina won that World Cup. So that match, I had covered a lot of international football matches, but that final was so precious, so closing, so embarrassing, and in the end, Argentina and Messi got the World Cup. That was the biggest moment, that final.
My next question is, you are a legend like Pele, Messi, Tendulkar. Which moment is your unpredictable moment?
That moment, really the moment or the moments with Messi. I have told you about that 2014 World Cup in Brazil. So a match between Argentina and Switzerland. After the match, a unusual press conference of captain and the coach, and Messi was the captain of Argentine team. Now, after the press meet, I got the chance to meet him, and I talked with him and asked about an interview, and he says to me that you comes to the mixer zone, and I go into the mixer zone, and I 7 minutes chat with Messi. So the important issue during that chat was the language. So Messi knows Spanish very well, Portuguese very well, but his English is a little more difficult. But I am very comfortable with English. So the volunteer of that event asked me whether you know Spanish or Portuguese. So I said I don't know Portuguese or Spanish. I'm only in English. So he said that interview is not possible because of the language. But during that time, I just called one of my friend in Argentina. Gabriel was his name, and he comes close to me, and I tell him that I don't know Spanish and Portuguese, so I will speak in English, and you translate that English into Spanish to Messi. So that interview, a 7-minute interview, and so you know the value of Messi and all. So that was the best interview and best moment of my career.
Sir, you traveled many countries for your job. Which country you comfort or good environment?
So really China.
Yeah.
So even though somebody talks with China about it's a communist country, so the living or the life is not at all comfortable in China. But I had visited China 2 times, one for the Asian Games and one for the Olympics. So China was China really. The people are very nice, they're very friendly, and the atmosphere, the environment, the living things, all are very fine. So I had so far I had traveled about 43 countries, and the best one, or I was comfort with all the things, was in China.
You are seeing sports journalism change more this time.
Yeah.
Social media and instant news. What about?
So when that is once I was become a writer of sports journalism. So these kinds of social media, these kinds of cameras, WhatsApps, online are not at all there. So my first international assignment was in 2006. That is Asian Games in Qatar. So for the preparation of that Asian Games, I was checked my library, the libraries of other dailies, around 14 or 15 days. So I want to check with all the data and the details of the athletes, Asian Games and all. So it was a very difficult one. But today, so last time in Paris, I was reported the Paris Olympics in 2024. So preparation means my lap is with me, my phone is with me. So everything is available in that phone and lap. So if you want to check the history of an athlete, so it's very easy. You just browse that the name of that athlete and all the details, the history of that athlete will come. So it's very easy. But in olden days, it was very difficult. But nowadays, the writings, though, even though social media is very alive, so you must be careful when you're writing about the matches and all. All the matches are live, you know. The cricket matches, the football matches, all the matches. The Indians have the lavishness of more than 20 sports channels.
Yes.
All of them covered all the matches live. So all the people are seeing that live matches. And when you report that matches, you must be careful about the movements of that match, the results and the players and the details and also. So social media, if you committed any mistake, the social media people will show that mistake and they began to attack you. So very careful during the days, the current days.
Yeah. You have won so many awards. Which awards you are most?
So I got the first award in 2000, that 10, no, 2000. This one is that award I will show you, 1999.
Okay.
Kerala Sports Council Best Sports Journalist, and that was the first one.
Okay.
So the first one is the best one, I think. So that was the state award, and I got that award from the minister. So it was first award. But my best one is I got selection in the BBC Indian Sports Jury continuously for 3 times. BBC, BBC,
Yeah,
and
BBC.
they have the Indian section, and they had announced the sports person award, and I am one of the jury members continuously for 3 years. That was the best achievement. Then got lot of awards, and one Keralium award.
Okay, Kerala.
Kerala Award. I received that trophy from our Vice President, Uparashtrapati, Vice President of India during that time, Venkaiah Naidu. And in the Uparashtrapati Bhavan, I went to that with my family, and that's in the presence of all dignitaries. The Vice President of India gave me that award. So that was the best one, the Kerala.
Sir, why do you think cricket men women's difference?
So in olden days, there was much difference between these two. That is, the men players are receiving much. They are giving more money.
Yeah.
So if you take the example of Sachin Tendulkar, when Sachin Tendulkar playing a match, he will get all the benefits. That's financial and all the benefits. But Mithali Raj, the compatriot of Sachin, that's in olden days. And during that days, the television coverage was not there in the women's matches. Then BCCI, Board of Indian Cricket Control, but they are giving less money for these women players. And the galleries, when you saw a gallery, that is when you see the gallery of a women's match, empty stands were there. So, but nowadays, so now India is the defending champions in the women's one-day cricket. So we hosted that championship, and in the that is a Mumbai stadium. D.Y. Patel Stadium, we defeated South Africa, and Harmanpreet Kaur and her team won that World Cup. And during that time, the Cricket Control Board of India had given 51 crore for that's players as prize money. So nowadays, women's cricket and men's cricket are very much close, and Cricket Control Board of India appreciated both, and they had given much money like of that men's team.
Then sir, write both cricket and football news. Yeah. Which is more comfortable?
Simple question and simple answer. Football is my passion, and favorite. I had favorite game. I had played football for my club and my university, my college and all. So during my earlier days, so Diego Maradona, one of the legendary football from Argentina, and so my early days, my childhood days, I had watched that events, that man's performance in the TV, and I began to write about Maradona first. The first person I had written article was about Maradona. So Maradona then became lot of footballers like of Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo and all. So I am fortunate to have watched the performance of all these legendary footballers lively. So football is my passion, and still I am very much fond with football.
When you looking next generation of sports journalism, what is your
advice?
Okay,
sure. That's so now all the things are very live. When we are speaking, the cameras are live.
Yeah.
Then if you check a stadium, all the cameras, all the people, all the things are very live. So my simple advice to the coming sports journalism generation is that you have to watch the match very closely. So we have all the support, technical support with us, the laptop, the mobile, the cameras and all. So if you have any doubt about the technicality of the game, you must depend upon these technical supports. So you have all the supports. Write the things very closely, very keenly, without any mistake, and try to contact with the players. So nowadays the new generation people, they are very much active in the social media platforms, but no contact with the players, the organizers, the coaches and the sports people. So if you are very close with the players, you will get a close interview.
Yeah.
If you are a friend with Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, or Sunil Chetri, and if you ask for an interview, they will give you the interview. So because of that personal bond. But nowadays, the sports journalism generation, the new generation, they have very much close with their own equipments.
Yes.
So just forget your equipment and very close with the sports authority and players. And if you get that chance, you will get opportunity to interview the best people, and you will become so popular.
Your biggest dream or message for our future journalism in India?
In India. So
yeah.
in India, there is a, I am Vijay.
Yeah.
So a legendary Indian footballer.
Indian football.
And best writings during my old days was about Vijayan and all. So we discovered Vijayan really. He was a poor guy from Trichur, just selling kadala and soda in the stands of the stadiums, and we spot him. And we write about that man. He's fond with football, and we asked the authority to select this man in the team. And because of our advice, the Kerala Police Authority, they selected him, and he became so popular and become the legendary man. And recently he got the Padma Award and all.
Yeah.
So the future generation of sports journalists must discover these talents. In and around, there are a bundle of talents in football, cricket, hockey, and all other games. So India and Kerala are blessed with all these sports talents. So if you are a good journalist, you spot out one of that best and try to support him, and maybe he will become another Messi or Ronaldo in India.
There.
So that is my simple advice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Megha.
Yeah.
Thank you, Megha.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable time and sharing your personal and professional experience with us. I hope this episode can boost the young sports journalists to achieve their dreams. Please subscribe to our Philos Media and press the bell icon for the more updates.